The notion of Taino extinction is a painful misconception. It has been challenged by scholars, activists, and the indigenous communities themselves. Evidence suggests that Taino bloodlines survived. They persisted through intermarriage and cultural adaptation. The Taino spirit lives on. It can be seen in the faces of the people. It can be heard in the cadence of their language. It can be felt in the rhythms of their music and dance. The legacy of the Taino is not lost. It is woven into the very essence of what it means to be Puerto Rican. Yael Coriano, a young scientist, embarked on a quest to uncover the truth about Taino ancestry. His weapon of choice? DNA. His research focused on DNA and using real Puerto Rican participants, unlike previous research who used people who self-identified as Puerto Rican, many of them from New York and other place other than Puerto Rico. This by using actual Puerto Rican subjects and by increasing the number of participants from just a few hundred participants. Coriano's research focused on including the biggest number of participants ever used in any research. Coriano's research, which involved 17,000 Puerto Ricans' DNA, revealed that 100% of the participants tested positive for Taino DNA. This finding powerfully asserts that if one doesn't have Taino blood, they and their family are not truly Puerto Rican, but rather a new arrival to the island. The study also found that younger Boricuas in their 18S have a higher percentage of Taino DNA than the older generation, with some testing as high as 35% Taino. This will be further discussed in our second part video. This discovery shattered the myth of extinction. It provided irrefutable evidence of the Taino's enduring legacy. Section 5. Unraveling the Past. Martinez Cruzado's contributions to Taino studies. Before Martinez Cruzado and Coriano, there was Ricardo Alegria. He was a pioneer in Taino archaeology. He dedicated his life to excavating and studying Taino settlements. His work shed light on their sophisticated culture. He unearthed pottery, he found ceremonial objects, he mapped out villages. Alegria's research provided valuable insights into the daily lives of the Taino. His work laid the groundwork for future generations of scholars. In many conversations between Ricardo Alegria and Yael Coriano, Ricardo had asserted that only approximately 12% of the Boricuas had indigenous bloodlines, which Coriano disagreed, and based on historical records, he had calculated that at least 80% of present Boricuas had Taino bloodlines. He ignited a passion for understanding and preserving Taino heritage. Section 6. A meeting of minds bridging the gap between Coriano and Cruzado. Then came Cruzado's groundbreaking research. In contrast to the earlier work by Martinez Cruzado, which suggested that Puerto Ricans had a high European genetic component, 63.7%, and lower proportions of Taino, 15.2%, and African, 21.2% ancestry, Coriano's findings present a different picture. The study shows that Taino DNA constitutes 22.17% of the average Puerto Rican's genetic makeup, and that 100% of those tested had Taino DNA, a significant increase from previous estimates. Final summary of Coriano research notes. This highlights the need for updated research to reflect the true diversity and complexity of Puerto Rican heritage. They paint a more complete picture of the Taino story. Archaeology reveals the physical traces of the past. DNA analysis unlocks the secrets hidden within. Together, these disciplines provide a powerful testament to the resilience and adaptation of the Taino people. They offer compelling evidence to challenge the long-held myth of extinction. They pave the way for a more accurate and nuanced understanding of Puerto Rican history. Section 7. Echoes in the Blood. The significance of Coriano's findings. Coriano's research has profound implications for Puerto Rican identity. It confirms what many have long felt in their hearts. The Taino are not a distant memory. They are present in the very DNA of every single Puerto Rican. This discovery is empowering. It is a source of pride. It is a call to reconnect with indigenous roots. It is a reminder that the Taino spirit lives on,